I won't lie to you, I'm not the biggest SUV fan in the world. But lately, I've been forced to reconsider my opinion. With the plunge in economy, it's had a massive effect on used car values generally. But add in unpredictable fuel prices and the ongoing environmental debate, and it's SUVs that have been hit the hardest. How hard? Well, what if I told you you could get a 4x4 that cost well in excess of 30 grand under 5 years ago for about 10 grand today? Big auction houses regularly offer a wide choice of 4x4s. I wanted to find some real bargains, and it wasn't long before I'd spotted my first contender. You can't go looking for a dirty big SUV without considering one of these, the BMW X5, the Wag's choice. They brought these out in 2000, and then they brought a new version out in 2007, but to be honest, it looks the same as this. This is a 2005 model, 3-litre diesel, so quite desirable, although it is a manual. New, these were about 37 grand. It's done 63,000 miles. It's probably going to be more than my 10 grand budget, but it'd be interesting to see how much it fetches. Another contender in the premium SUV market is Volvo's XC90. Well made and 7-seat, though it's a tad roly-poly for my taste. Porsche's Cayenne and the new-shaped Mercedes ML are still a bit too expensive, but there's one bang-up-to-date model whose value has fallen through the floor, the Discovery 3. Unbelievably, early examples of these cars can now be found for around 10 grand. This one here, what's this? A TDV6 HSE, which is top spec. New, this car would have been about 43 grand. This is a 2006, done 69,000 miles, one owner. It's got hide, it's auto, it's got sat-nav, and it looks pretty straight. Now, I reckon today, this one owner car might go through at about 12 to 13 grand. The one drawback to an auction is the fact you can't get in and drive the car before you buy it. All you can do is look round it, see any visual faults, and listen to it as it drives into the hall. But most of the cars at the auctions they're from a reputable agency, which means you probably haven't got anything to worry about. The auction was underway. It was time to find out just how cheap these SUVs would be. First up, the diesel Discovery 3. 13 already. 14 grand was more than I'd expected, but the Disco had still shed nearly 30,000 quid in less than 3 years. Perhaps this would come a bit closer to 10 grand, a Volvo XC90. A 2006 model with the sweet 2.4 diesel engine and just 54,000 miles. 12 and a half. Mercedes ML, 17 and a half grand. The Porsche Cayenne also went for just over 17,000. I don't like them, lots of people do. It's not a lot of money for what was a 50 grand car. Next, the BMW X5. Remember, 37 grand 3 years ago. 12,900 quid. Well, now most of the SUVs we've seen today have been a little bit too new for the price tag that I want, but this one could be on the money. It's a VW tow rag, and the reason why I think it's going to go for around about 10 grand is because it drinks petrol. It's a 3.2 V6 Sport. It's a 2004, so it's one of the earlier ones. It's done 49,000 miles. Watch this. Starting the bidding at 7,800. 8 grand. 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5k. 9.5 grand. For a 2004 Touareg, under 50,000 on the clock, in black, with leather, with climate, with sat-nav. Outrageous. Should have bought that. Make a good tow car. 9.5 grand.